This 20-year-old creator makes over $1 million a year. And the crazy part is that she's done it all through one channel, Instagram. Welcome to another episode of Breaking Down Creators. And in today's episode, we're gonna be breaking down a creator who I follow for a while now, Personal Brand Launch, also known as Ava. If you don't know who Ava is, she is a content marketing specialist, and she specifically helps business owners grow and sell on social. She's been doing this for a while now. She's grown over 600,000. She's gone viral multiple times. And from what I've noticed, that she's working with over 300 clients, scripting, editing, posting for them. There's three phases to this, which is attract, build trust, and then conversion. So for the attraction is she utilizes short form content, and then to build trust, she uses lead magnets, but also building trust also ties in with short form content, CTA, or goes into a landing page / her offer. So very simple. Unlike most creators in this space, they have a very complicated funnel. But this goes to show that you don't really need much setup in order to start monetizing your following or your brand. What it really comes down to is your content and the frequency in which you post. So phase one, attract attention. This is where her main goal, or Ava's main goal, is to go viral, right? Is to get as many eyeballs onto her page as possible and showcase to those people her expertise and who she is. So target market, again, is business owners who are struggling to grow on socials. And we notice that this is her main focus when you look deeper into her content. Now, looking at her short form content, it follows the basic rule of like, know and trust. And you can look at some different types of content right here that I break down. So for the know part, she likes to post a lot of educational or value-driven content. An example right here is she showcases viral hooks that the viewers could use and implement in their next video, right? 10 visual hooks make your next reel go viral in 2025. It's got over 100,000 views. She also likes to create content around viral frameworks, right? Scripting frameworks. But one thing that she's really good at is borrowed credibility. And borrowed credibility is actually a very smart way to showcase your expertise, or a very easy way to help you go viral, because you're taking an existing thing that's already viral or that's already trending in the market and just essentially breaking it down, kind of like how what I'm doing right now is. So she posts a lot of videos breaking down how things go viral. For example, in that video I just showed is comparing the old hooks versus the new hooks, and then showcasing her work with already existing viral videos, right? And as you scroll down more, there is a ton of content on educating the viewer or her target audience on virality, and that's exactly what she wants to create. The next type of content is getting people to like her, which is her lifestyle. And this form could be day in the life or some personal content. For example, one of her videos is, if we scroll up here, how I married my high school sweetheart. And this opens the door to people who want to know more about who Ava is and builds that connection with her. Moving on to the last part is building trust. And this is, again, another thing that Ava does really well. It kind of ties in with some of her educational and value pieces of content, but the way she builds trust is that she works with a lot of clients and she posts almost every day client results, right? So an example right here is that she got a before and after transformation of one of her clients from 34 followers to 94.2 thousand. This is the type of content you want to create if you want to build trust with the audience, so that they can see the proof and that they can buy into whatever offer you are selling, right? Also, a key thing that I want to mention, and I know I mentioned a little bit earlier, but just the amount of content she posts, right, is every day. 6 hours ago, 11 hours ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And really, this is where you can really expedite your growth when it comes to building a brand on social media. Now moving on to phase two, so in the ecosystem, Ava really only has her Instagram that she's posting on. I don't really notice that she's using her email list or she's been doing email marketing or really building a YouTube channel. Really, her ecosystem to nurture her audience is through really Instagram and Instagram stories. So volume, do more, post more. She's posting content every single day and posting stories. And she's always staying on top of mind on everyone, right? Another thing that she does a lot is utilizing auto DM features, right? She posts a lot of video where she's giving away lead magnets for free. For example, this video right here, how to plan a full month of content in 45 minutes. If you want 1,000 templatized viral hooks, you can steal for each of these video types, comment hook, and I will send it over, right? Her content, she does a lot of these kind of videos, right? This is the hook one, and she reuses the same templates too. Right here, another one is comment SMM for more information. Another one, comment hook. And like I mentioned before, almost every day she's posting client results on her stories, right? You can see here, 3 posts in, 46,000 plus followers, 2 years of posting before and after. And this is really, again, just to be on top of mind for those people who are already following her. Now, moving on to phase 3 in terms of conversion, she has a landing page. So if you go up to her bio, this is her offer: grow and sell on social media as a busy business owner, done for you monthly social media marketing service. Very, very simple, very, very simple headline. And immediately you can either book a call, but if you scroll down even further, you're just automatically bombarded with a ton of social proof, right? All right, so with that breakdown, again, super, super simple breakdown. I hope you've learned something from it. However, I'm gonna be showing you how you can start implementing some of what she's doing into your own business. So what can you do to start making money through your brand? So what you can start doing is start setting up DM replies on stories to start getting people into your ecosystem, right? But I can show you how you can set it up. So all you gotta do is go on SuperProfile, create an account, and immediately you can go down to auto DMs right here, okay? So in auto DMs, it's very, very simple. You can create an automation, but before that, make sure you have some sort of lead magnet or landing page where you can send your audience to. So go on, create automation. All you gotta do is hit replies to your story or comments on your post or reel. In this demonstration, I'm just gonna show you comments on your post/reel. So in this section, the comment is on specific post, reel, any post, next post. So let me just pick a specific post. Let's just say I have a call to action on this specific video. I would click on that, hit on next. So any comment with a specific keyword, I always recommend to just trigger this any automation with just a specific keyword. You don't want to do any comment because at that point it's going to get kind of spammy. But yeah, add your keyword here, and once, let's just say grow, right? Add that in. You can add multiple keywords and it's not case sensitive. Hit on next. And this is where you can have some cool features enabled. For example, you can ask for a follow before sending DM or collect email before sending DM. Now these two features are insanely good for growth, right? Especially for asking for a follow before sending a DM. I had one automation where I literally got over 2,000 follows just because I had this feature enabled. But these features are actually on the paid version. So if you're interested in enabling that or using these features, I would go ahead and upgrade your plan. I think it's worth it. But anyways, right here, you can type in your primary message. So like, hi, thanks for your interest in my lead magnet. Just click the button below. So you can add a button right here, and then you can link your lead magnet, or you can link whatever thing you want right here. And you can also add another button if you want, but I like to stick with just one button, right? I don't want to confuse the viewer. Another cool thing that you can start doing is adding follow-up message. So let's just say they haven't clicked on your link. I would then wait for, let's say, 1 hour, or after time delay, or when the link in the previous message is not clicked, let's click on that. And then if they haven't clicked it in, let's say, 5 hours, I would follow up with a message. So, hey, following up, whatever. And I could just add another follow-up if I wanted to, and keep adding follow-ups and, keep bothering them to get them to click onto my lead magnet, right? I can also enable, would you like to reply to the comments as well? I would do that just to make sure people are checking their inbox. All right. So it's really, really simple to create that DM automation. Now, thank you for watching this creator breakdown, and I'll see you next week for another one. Take care.